Hey guys, good morning. It's another day, getting close to Thanksgiving now, and I figured I'd come on and do a little video. I've made some changes with my business and with Kim's business, and there's some new stuff coming down the pike that I wanted to share with you this morning. Let's start with what I'm uploading right now. I got this small lot of trains in. I had some other things too, but these are lots of some trains. Let me show these to you. Got that one right there. Now these are what they call trimmed cards, because they're not really 3.5 by 5.5 standard size. They're like three and I don't know, 5/16 by 5.5, something like that. They're a little shorter on the width, but you know, some train stations, things like that. Here's a nice old train right there. There's a depot station like that. Here's another train. Trains are very popular. Very popular. A lot of people love trains, especially the older ones. I'm just finishing up on this lot. I had quite a few more that I've already listed. Okay. That's for that. Now, another change I wanted to make mention to you. As you know, my wife Kim has her own eBay store now. It's called Bella Art Creatives. And all the links to all this stuff I talk about today is going to be down below. But, you know, when she first started out, she wanted to just sell old photos of cars, trains, planes, buggies, jeeps, military, submarines, that kind of stuff, ships, you know, which was a good start, and she made some good sales. But as we began to look at the account, we've noticed that, you know, you want to kind of try to focus on what's popular, what's selling. And what she was noticing is that most of her customers were buying just the old cars. And Kim loves old cars. Okay, every time there's a car show here in town, we try to go because she just loves the old cars. A lot of people love old cars. You know, whether they're in a car show or they're authentic, you know, just parked beside somebody's house or whatever, or in somebody's garage, they're restoring it. Everybody loves the old cars. So that's what she decided to focus on, you know. And, you know, there's an old saying that goes, the riches are in the niches. Now, some people pronounce it niche, but you know, I pronounce it niche. But yeah, what she decided to do was niche down and just concentrate on selling old cars. Black and white, you know, some color, but old cars. And we made that decision recently. And what I did was I took all of her photos that weren't cars, all the planes, ships, trains, buggies, whatever, ships, submarines, that kind of thing. I took all of those photos out of her store. And what I did was I'm selling those off on my account as a lot. And here's the package right here. I just wanted to show it to you. This is about almost 2 pounds of photos. Okay, this is what is sitting in my inventory right now. And this is about 150 photos. Okay, all different sizes, 5x7, 4x6, 3x5, 2x3, 2x2, you know, 3x3, some oddball sizes, but they're all packed professionally in here. And whoever buys this this is the package you're going to receive. Okay, and like I said, it's 2 full pounds. Now, how much am I selling that for? Well, I wanted to be fair about it, so I looked at that and I'm like, okay, 150 photos. Some of them have writing on the back, some don't. Most of them have writing on the back. And I decided to sell them for $89.95. Plus, I did calculated shipping on that because, you know, with something like that, you don't want to get the shipping wrong, or else you're going to end up eating a lot of the shipping. I've made that mistake before. So what I did was calculated shipping, and calculated shipping is based on whomever the buyer is, it's based on their zip code location. So obviously, I mean, I looked at the price range on that shipping fee, and it's running anywhere from, for a package like that, it's going USPS Ground Advantage with USPS tracking. For a package that size and weight, it's going, like if somebody bought it here in Oregon, it's going to be about, I don't know, $7.50 or so, I'm guessing, somewhere in there. But of course, in Florida, if you live in Miami, Florida, it's going to be a lot more. It might be as high as $17. I don't know, because it's got to go 3,000 miles. So it's all based on your zip code, wherever. And it'll tell you, based on, you enter your zip code, and it'll tell you how much your shipping's going to be. And that way, it keeps everything fair, it keeps everything legal, because basically, I'm not price gouging on the shipping. I'm not guessing at it. So that's now available in my store. Okay. And I think I've got it highlighted on my store as one of the just in categories. So it's right up front so you can see it to easily get to it. And like I said, $89.95 for 150 photos. I think that averages out to about 57 cents a photo or something like that. Maybe 55 cents. I'm not sure. Let me just do quick math on that. Pull out my calculator here. I'm going to do the quick math on that. Let's see, $89.95 divided by 150. It's actually 151 photos, I think. I put 150 plus. So that comes out to about, 59 cents a photo. That's fair. Okay, for quality photos, this is great for collectors. Great for if you want to resell them, that's fine. But 59 cents a photo, that's fair, I think. So I've only got one of those lots, so if you want to grab it, it's in my store. Okay, there's that. And one of the things I also did was I love aircraft, okay, whether they're postcards, photos, or whatever. Now, for years I've been sticking to just postcards, but since she had all these photos, I had decided to pull all her photos of her aircraft out of her store, and they're right here. Okay, these are all black and white of fighter aircraft from World War I, World War II. These sizes like 4x6. I think there's some other. I think most of these are 4x6, but they're all marked. The name of the aircraft, model number, and everything. As you can see, this looks like a Flying Tiger. Maybe not. I'm not going to go through all of these, but just kind of show you just how beautiful. These are just photos, and they're not postcards. That's a duplicate right there. Here's one in flight. Some of these are parked on the ramp. Some of them are in flight, like this one. And these are like 4x6 size. There's another one on the ramp. Let's see if I can find another one here in flight. Here's one. This is a Douglas AD-1 fighter aircraft. All prop jobs. World War I, World War II, that kind of thing. Maybe some trainer aircraft. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be listing these. And I've already got a category set up. I think it's either called photos or photographs or something like that. But I'm going to be scanning and listing these on my account. So, and I'll price those, competitively. Because like I said, these are a nice size. They're 4x6 inches. I think all of them are 4x6. So I can still sell these and ship them, eBay standard envelope. Just got to pick the right category. And I'll be doing that. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing. Let's see, what was the other thing I wanted to talk to you about? Oh yeah, I've started a new side hustle. I wasn't sure whether I was going to share this or not because I've just started it. I mean, I didn't actually just start it. I actually started it years ago, and I just hadn't done anything with it. I kind of let it go dormant. But I went on Amazon Merch, years ago, and I set up an account through them, and I was selling T-shirts. Well, like I said, I let it go dormant. I still had the account, but I thought, I'm looking for a way to actually fund, bring in some more money to where I can buy inventory for my postcard business and also for Kim's photo business, that's outside of just pulling out of the sales from those accounts. So I figured this would be a good thing to do. So what I did was I revamped that Amazon merch account. Right now I only have about 6 designs listed in that account. Okay, I had quite a few others, but that was an old design, and I decided to gut the whole store and start over. And basically what I did was I've loaded up 6 designs, and the design is like, if you look at the shirt, it's looked like somebody's taken their hands and ripped a hole in the shirt. You know, it's a really rough hole, and I put the image right in the middle of that, and then, you know, I put my digital signature, my actual signature on that, because I've noticed, you know, a long time ago when I used to sell prints, people would always ask me to sign it. It gave it more value. So I figured, okay, I can't sign it, you know, because this is a print-on-demand service through Amazon. So what I can do is create my own signature and then digitize it and put it on the, whoops, there goes my screen, and then put it on the shirt at the bottom of the hole, you know. And that's what it did. And it's my actual signature. I didn't go over to one of these outfits, you know, I've seen these outfits that charge you $70, $80, and they create a fancy schmancy, you know, signature for you that's not even your signature. So I wanted it to be my own signature. So I signed a piece of paper, and we digitized it, and we made the signature, and then every one of those is going to go on those shirts. Now I'm selling those for $19.99 plus shipping. It's just a standard t-shirt. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not doing the premium t-shirts because they want too much for them. And then, you know, tank tops or anything like that, or any other products. I'm just doing standard t-shirts. And right now, I just uploaded 3 designs because it only allows me to upload 3 a day because of my tier level. I'm at what they call tier 25. And I uploaded 3 today, and now there's like 6 shirts. And I'm going to put the links down below so you can look at it if you're in the market. And these are, you know, all photographs I've taken over the years. I mean, I've got tens of thousands of images I've shot over the last 20 years. And I've got all the files. So I decided to do that, you know, and just whatever, you know, I get paid once a month on that. Amazon sends me what's called a remittance notification, and it tells me how much money I made. Like last month I made like $17. You know, it's just a little something. I'm not trying to turn it into a full-time gig. I just wanted to bring in some extra money to help fund my main business, which is my postcards, and also help fund Kim's business, you know, to continue to grow her business. And like I said, I've been at tier 25 for a while. The next tier up is like tier 100, but I have to sell up to 100 t-shirts in a fiscal year in order to meet that level. So if you're in the market for a t-shirt, like I said, links down below. Check it out and buy yourself a t-shirt. They make great Christmas gifts. Okay, and you'll get a really nice t-shirt, and I'll get the money to fund my postcard business and Kim's photo business. But yeah, some changes, you know, that coming down the pike. And like I said, I can only upload 3 designs a day. And then once I get to that 25 level, that's when I have to stop. I wish I could just I wish I could have unlimited uploads. I'd just be uploading every day, you know, maybe 10 or 12 images a day. I don't know, just to really ramp that up. But because I'm at tier 25, Amazon only allows me 3 uploads a day. So, and once I reach that plateau of 25 listings, then it stops. I can't upload anything else. The only way I can change it out is what I'll do at that point is I'll look at what t-shirts are selling the best and what ones aren't moving. And the ones that aren't moving, what I can do is I can delete 1 or 2 or whatever, and that'll give me some extra spots, and then I can re-upload a new design in its place. In other words, swap it out. And that way I can keep it fresh. So I'm going to keep, you know, monitoring that until I hit that tier 100. And then I'll be able to upload 100 t-shirts, you know, so that'll be good. But that's going to be a process, you know. But I just wanted to share with you some of the changes I've been making, you know, going into 2026. I'm having a good quarter. My sales are up about 50% over last quarter, which is good. And yeah, just wanted to share those little things with you. Hope everything's going great with you. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving with your family. And that's it for now. So, keeping it real. Listen, I gotta go. But if you got anything out of this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It helps the channel a lot. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go. You guys have a great day. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care. And bye for now.